Rockin the Planet. I'm Shane, and thanks for joining me here with my very, very talented guests. If there is such a thing as a match made in heaven, then surely it is true in this case. They work, they play, and they live together. As a duo, they have recently been busy building themselves a reputation second to none, bringing the house down wherever they perform. And what a great name! They call themselves Happy Fish, Gordon Joll and Sue Gray. But before we meet them, let's see who's just been rocking the planet this week. Well, Rockin' Rod Stewart, Stones guitarist Ronnie Wood and drummer Kenny Jones are reuniting as the Faces to play a one-off concert to raise funds and awareness for prostate cancer. The show is billed as Rockin' Horsepower and will be at the Hurtwood Park Polo Club in Newhurst, Surrey, England, just weeks away on Saturday, September the 5th. Start saving now. But another show you're going to miss, and unfortunately it's been cancelled, is the 40th anniversary of the Hello Sailor tour. Now that, unfortunately, Graham Brazier's had a heart attack while he was on holiday at the Bay of Islands, so things aren't looking too good. But he's recovering, and everyone at Rockin the Planet is wishing you a speedy recovery, Graham. And good luck. Maybe we'll get you on the road next year. Anyway, I've got my very special guest here tonight, Happy Fish, and I'm going to have talk with one of the Happy Fish, and that is Mr. Gordon Joll. Welcome, Gordon Joll. So good to see you, mate.
Good to see you, Shane.
You're
Great to be back on the show.
You get younger every time I see you, mate.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think just getting happy.
Yeah, I think it's keeping busy too.
And keeping busy, keeping happy keeps you young, I think.
Yeah. Well, look at us.
Yeah, it has to be that. doesn't it?
But anyway, it's good to see you, and Happy Fish is the new project that you're working on.
Yes, it is.
But before I go there, and before we bring the other Happy Fish on,
Yep.
I'll do a quick summarise on what you're doing at the moment. Other things as well. You've got other projects on.
Yes, at the moment, well, for the last few years I've been working quite a bit in the country music genre. I did quite an interesting project a few months ago, the Kenny Rogers support, and I did that with a band called the Bourbon County Brothers, which is a mixture of what I consider to be the cream of the New Zealand country music scene, which is Kevin Greaves, Chet O'Connell, Brendan Ham,
Keep going.
yeah, and James Ray, of course. Who,
James. We guested last week. So.
And we did a mixture of their own songs. They're all great songwriters in their own right, and the show went very well for us.
I was going to say, how did all those egos together get on? Were they okay?
They were fine.
There's a lot of fine egos.
They were
but
fine
I'm not
together.
saying they're big egos, but they're great artists, all four of them.
I just had to sit back at the rehearsal and let them get on with it, basically. But it was great. The two shows that we did, Christchurch and Hamilton, went very, very well. We were well received at both shows.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're lucky we still got you, because Kenny Rogers, surely he had his eye on you. We'll take that boy back to the States with us.
I probably would have been too loud for Kenny, I would imagine. There was quite a thing with Kenny's band that everyone had to sort of keep everything
nice and easy,
nice and down low.
Okay.
But it was a good show. He still put on a good show, Kenny.
He's a good man.
Very pleased with that. And while we were in Christchurch, I got the opportunity to back a great young singer-songwriter down there, Jodie Dyrene.
Okay. I've seen her.
Yeah,
on Hamilton, when I did the music awards at Country Music Awards at Hamilton.
She was great. Yeah, really
great.
enjoyed that. Still doing a few gigs with Hammond Gamble here and there.
Good old Hammond, yeah.
Hammond's great. I just love playing.
Will you give him a word from me? We're trying to get him on the show, so...
Okay.
And he never answers his emails.
Doesn't he?
So Hammond, did you hear me? We want you on the show.
Okay. And of course I still get out and play with my mates. You know, I still get out and play a lot with Tom Sharpland and...
Good old Tom, yeah.
Tom and Ray, and if I remember rightly, I backed you at the Lloyd's birthday bash.
Of course,
year,
and you'll
so
probably be doing it again this year.
Yeah, I think I am.
December sometime? Christmas,
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, great.
Trying to enjoy my music these days rather than conquer the world, I suppose, is how I would have looked at it when I was a younger fellow. And these days I'm just trying to enjoy myself.
I mean, really, you've got a great history. I mean, you've worked with Herbs. You can go back over so many great bands. Hello Sailor, obviously.
Yep.
That's just to name a couple, but I mean, there are. I mean, you've worked with everybody basically here in New Zealand.
Yeah, Billy T. James, Prince Tui Teka.
And you've done it all. So,
yeah.
And now you're sitting back. I believe you've fallen in love. Is that right?
I have, yes.
Again,
love begins at 60.
But this is real this time, isn't it?
It's real this time. It is. Yeah. Yeah, you don't get too many shots of it when you get to my age. I guess.
That's the other half of the happy fish, is it?
That's the other half of the happy fish.
Lovely Sue Gray.
Sue Gray, yep. I was very fortunate to catch up with Sue.
Can I ask you how you met?
We reconnected through Facebook, believe it or not.
So that really does happen, huh?
Yeah, it really does happen.
Yeah.
We've sort of known each other for a few years. I worked with Sue quite a few years ago.
Playing drums, etc.
Yeah. She was playing bass with Doc Savage at the time.
Oh, Doc Savage,
yeah. And Doc asked me to come along and play, and had an opportunity for the three of us to play back then.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many years ago that was, but it was...
A few, yeah.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah.
And we've kind of kept in contact over the years, just sort of via Facebook.
Isn't it a wonderful thing? Isn't it wonderful?
I think it's a wonderful thing. Well, it's certainly been wonderful for us.
Yeah.
So
you got together and you decided to work together.
Yes, we did. Sue was working at a band with some of the local people up Mangawai, where we live.
Yeah.
Love Mangawai, Kaiwaka.
Yeah.
I just sort of happened to be listening to the rehearsal and heard Sue's songs.
Yeah.
Wow, this is great.
Great song.
This is really great. So we decided to start working together, as well as our relationship.
Yeah.
And we just have so much fun with Happy Fish.
You do. Happy Fish is where it's going, I'm telling you. Happy Fish. Well, look, we're going to hear a song from Happy Fish, and then we're going to bring Sue in, and we're going to have a chat with both of you together.
Great.
And we'll see where you're going from there, okay? But anyway, this is called With You.
Took all my life to live today. Felt I nearly wasted away. Now I know what I've been looking for. Close the window, open the door. I'm coming to with you all the way. Yeah, baby, I'm coming to with you all the way. Life's been hard, try to cut me down. Been unnoticed, so I left town. Took the knocks, listened to the lies. They don't know what's behind my eyes. I'm coming to with you all the way. Yeah, baby, I'm coming to with you all the way. Let's live it up from now on. It don't matter where the past is gone. I think we're getting right on track now. For us there ain't no looking back. I'm coming through with you all the way. Yeah, baby, I'm coming through with you all the way.
Ooh, the beautiful Sue Gray, how are you?
Very
Good to
well.
have you
Thank you,
here.
Shane.
Thanks for
Lovely
coming
to be here.
on Rockin the Planet.
Thank
Good
you.
on you. Now, you two have certainly been rocking the planet together, but I want to
We
find
have.
out about you before I go any further. So, Where have you been all these years? I mean, I know you've been out gigging and doing your thing. Have you been doing folk clubs or I know you've been busy writing?
Just sort of fairly low-key social bands. Probably about 25 years ago, I started a band up in Kaitaia called Hot Tuesday. I was a drummer back in those days.
You were a drummer?
The less we say about that, the better.
Okay.
But I taught my mum to play bass at 50, and
Wow.
we were in a band together for a couple of years in
Your mum was
Kaitaia.
playing bass?
Yep, we played all over the show up there. And then I moved to Auckland and played in a band called Too Wild for many years with some wonderful friends of mine.
Is this the one Gordon was mentioning earlier with the doc?
No, that was sort of during and in between. I was sort of always with Too Wild on occasion, but went off and did other
Too
projects.
Wild.
Yeah.
Playing bass?
That was it. No, I was a rhythm guitarist in that band.
Okay.
And
So you're a
backing
drummer, a rhythm
vocalist.
guitarist?
I know, master of nothing really, but having lots of fun. Yeah, and I was Monique Rhodes' bass player for a couple of years,
Okay.
playing her original songs
Yeah.
all around Auckland here, and yeah, and then.
But then you decided to write your own songs, or
Yeah,
or
I've
you've
been
writing all
over, yeah,
Many times. Yes.
over the years. Got a few sort of tucked away there, but meeting Gordon and they've just taken on up
Now
to
this
a
is
new
a
level.
new this is a new space. I mean,
Yeah, it
suddenly
sure
you
is.
became a happy fish.
Yeah.
And I must say, you do look like happy fish. I
We
mean,
are
pretty happy.
you suit each other
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
You
we
just
kinda
fit
do.
together like a glove.
Yeah,
It's
it
beautiful.
did. It seemed like that
We
right
do.
from the word go.
And
Yeah.
musically too.
Yeah.
Which must have been quite a revelation for you both when you must have, you just sat down, let's have a jam or something?
It's a bit of a fairy tale for me,
Tell me,
Shane,
tell me
honestly. I mean, I was a young school leaver from Kaitaia back in the late 70s, and I hit Auckland. And,
I thought you were going to say recently.
And no, well, I ended up at Aladdin's nightclub.
Oh, Aladdin's, yeah.
And thinking, who is this fantastic band? They were the greatest band I've ever heard, and it was my hangout for
And the
a
band
long
was?
time, Rock Candy,
Yeah.
and Gordon was the drummer, and I sort of was always interested, even way back then. And,
Not in just the drumming?
No, no,
Okay.
no. But I've always been a huge fan, you know, so of course this is very, very special for me to be able to
And was
play
it, did
now.
you just walk in a room and go, hey?
Yeah, kind of did.
Apart from Facebook, I mean, you must have made a first date. I'm
Well-
getting personal here, but it's nice.
Well, yeah,
It's
we
such a
kind
lovely
of did.
story.
I mean, of course, we did do those few gigs together 20 odd years ago, where we reconnected again, and we sort of stayed in touch since then, really. And
It's a lovely story.
yeah, it kind of is, and yeah, we both
And
sort of.
musically, you get on so well too, because the music
We
is
do.
just fantastic. I
Thank
mean,
you, Shane.
you. I know you think he's adding so much to your songs, and you
He
actually
does.
co-write songs as well now, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have. We've written one where Gordon's really added a lot to the arrangements and got
Yeah.
them sounding, you know,
Yeah.
better than I could
Beef
ever do
them
by
up.
myself.
So this love affair, it's blossomed. It's a year now.
Sure
is.
is.
It a year?
Just over a year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
July the 26th was
July the
our
26th,
first date
eh?
that we had.
Look, he even
I'm
remembers the
surprised
date.
he can remember.
Whoa.
It was a
Gordon,
night to
things
remember.
are looking up, Gordon.
We can't forget it because neither of us wanted to be wowsers. So when I said to Sue, would you like a glass of champagne? She goes, hell yeah. And then she says to me, would you like a Sambuca? Well, hell yeah. And it went from there.
I'm surprised we can remember anything.
Yeah,
But it's really blossomed.
yeah, it blossomed here.
And I believe you're engaged. Can I have a look
We
at
are.
the ring? Can
We
I?
are.
That's a beautiful ring, Gordon.
you, Shane.
Drummers
It's
must be
beautiful,
making too
isn't
much money, I reckon.
Have to sell my
It's
house for
lovely.
that.
Congratulations on your engagement. That was
Thank
only
you.
recent?
Thank you.
It's only, what, a few weeks?
19th of May.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
only a few
yeah,
weeks away,
yeah.
19th of May,
A
just
couple
after
of
my
months.
birthday. So is there a wedding? Has he
Yes.
proposed? Or anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a date, 12th of March next year. It's the big
12th
day.
of March. It's a shame because I would love you to propose to her tonight on the show. That would have set the ratings soaring.
Will you marry me?
There you
Yes,
go. You
I'd
heard it
love
on
to.
Rockin The Planet. Do it again. Do it again. And she said yes. Good on
said
you.
yes.
It's a
Say
match
yes
made in
every
heaven,
day.
and I reckon we're going
Yeah.
to listen to one of your great songs. Another great
Thank you,
song. Now you guys, you co-wrote this song.
Yeah, Sue. I was on the road with the Bourbon County Brothers band at the time,
Yeah.
wasn't I? And you sent me
That's
down
right.
the song that she had written about our love affair. Forever Starts Tonight. And I had to listen to it while I was down in Christchurch. And then we came back and started just working it up from there.
What was it called? Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah,
No, that'd have been done.
yeah, so
Anyway.
Sue, I have to admit, wrote most of the song. But I came along and just
Tidy
tweaked the
things up.
chorus and rearranged a few things. And
Anyway.
yeah.
The title is very apt.
Yes.
And I love the title.
It's
And
about-
I think we ought to listen to the song here. It's called
Cool.
Forever Starts Tonight. How romantic is that?
My eyes are open, my mind is clear. Trouble's fading, now you are here. On my blue skies, I see in your eyes. All my doubts are gone. Forever starts tonight, forever starts tonight. Forever starts tonight, forever starts tonight. Take my heart, hold it close. Tell me I'm the one you love the most. All this love in my heart is yours. All my dreams come true. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Forever starts tonight, forever starts tonight. Forever starts tonight, forever starts tonight. People wait, never get to feel this warm, sweet glow, no regrets. I thank my lucky stars to wake up in your arms. Wrap me up, never let me go. Forever starts tonight, forever starts tonight. Forever starts tonight, forever starts tonight. Forever starts tonight, forever starts tonight. Forever starts tonight, forever starts tonight.
Forever starts tonight, and it certainly does for you guys. I mean, it's going to be forever, isn't it? And it's a wonderful. How many couples these days get a chance to write a song about their love affair and enjoy it and get married and everything? I mean, nobody. I really can't think of anyone out there that has that opportunity. So hang on to it, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we feel very privileged and special to be able to work together like that.
Yeah.
We just have so much fun playing together, being together,
Living together.
living together, riding horses together.
This is what I heard. Now, there's a few things I have heard. Now, you're quite a handy man about the house chord.
Yeah, I am. I like building things.
And you just recently, I saw it on Facebook, you standing proudly next to this great big huge box, not a coffin, folks, but a big wooden box.
Yeah.
That you built, and it's quite spectacular.
Well, that was, I think, one of the first things that Sue mentioned that she wanted when I moved up there was somewhere that she could lock her horse gear up in.
It's a
saddles and all of that, because it was all just sort of
all
hanging up around the barn, and of course you get people just come in and pilfer the stuff.
Yeah.
So that was on her wish list. So one day I just said to Sue, well, you get the materials and I'll build it.
I've got my hammer and my nails ready to go.
Yeah.
And 2 hours later, I think she was there with the sheets of ply and everything all dumped next there, so I got the hint.
What's the next thing on your wish list?
That's great. We're pretty much done.
No,
we've
get
got
the
the
hammer
house.
out, mate.
Yeah.
They can have a rest now. We'll concentrate on writing some more songs, hopefully,
So
Shane.
no, because I know, well, you were living down south. And,
I was in Tikawiti.
Tikawiti.
Yeah.
Beautiful little house you had down there, and great little place. And you're quite a mechanic as well, so you're a man of many, talents.
Engineering and drumming, I think I've pretty much based my life around that. I build things, I fix things, and I play the drums.
Now, as a duo, there's been a lot of famous duos through the years. We've got the Chicks, we've got various other bands, but there was one fantastic. This is time for my classic clip, and I love to bring out one of the great Kiwi acts. And this week I thought we'd feature a duo called Bill and Boyd. Now, have you heard of Bill and Boyd?
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have.
Oh, fantastic. Bill and
Put
Boyd.
another log on the fire.
You got it. Yeah, they did have a hit with that. They did. Now, there's no video of that. It's a shame because I had to search and search till I found I love the old stuff. And I found a beautiful black and white, beautiful clip. And it's the Bill and Boyd, who came from, they formed in 1958. And they started out and they had huge hits and went off to Australia, had a lot of success right up until they broke up in 1989. And many years, 30 years together. And the song we picked is Please Don't Ever Change by Bill and Boyd, the old Crickets number.
You never wear a stitch of lace, your powder's never on your face, you're always wearing jeans, except on Sunday. So please don't ever change, no, don't you ever change. I kinda like you just the way you are. You don't know the latest dance, but when it's time to make romance, your kisses let me know you're not a tomboy. So please don't ever change, no, don't you ever change. Oh, promise me you're always gonna be as sweet as you are. I love you when you're happy, I love you when you're blue, I love you when you're mad at me, so how can I get tired of you? Lots of other girls I've seen know how to treat guys mean, but you would rather die than ever hurt me. So please don't ever change, no, don't you ever change. Oh, promise me you're always gonna be as sweet as you are.
Bill and Boyd. Oh, they're fantastic. I love that clip. Anyway, back to Happy Fish and Happy Fish. Now, can I ask you very briefly, very quickly, before we go, plans for the future? A recording, gigging, anything up your sleeve?
Recording, Shane. Yeah, we'd like to concentrate on that for a while, maybe write some more songs.
Yes.
We'd like to get a bit of a demo together to present to some very talented bass players and saxophonists
So
and
you're gonna
keyboard
bring-
players and the like, and maybe get them to add some more magic to the songs in the future.
Ooh. In my mind, if I may say so, a little bit of advice, I want to keep it simple. I like what you're doing. it's fresh and it's on its own. It's very special. And sometimes, you know, you can overload things. And I don't know, it just, your songs, I've only heard them this way, and I'm really enjoying it. And I think everyone out there will agree. It sounds magic.
Thank you for that.
It's got a very special magic of its own. And no one sounds like that. You get bass
Shane.
players anytime.
I guess being the composer of them, you've got all these things going on in your head. You know, you can hear the
strings.
You can hear, and you just want to make it real. But I'll take that on board.
No, you're real.
Thank you.
You guys are very real. I want to thank you for being here tonight.
Pleasure.
I know you're going to play us out with another great song. What's that going to be?
This is a song called Stand Up.
Stand Up.
I believe, yeah.
It's always well received when we play this one live. It seems to get everyone up and jumping around. So,
well, like everybody out there, I'm going to be watching your career with a lot of interest, and I'm going to push you along a bit harder if you don't.
Thank you,
and
Shane.
come back here next year with a brand new CD and tell me all about it, and we'll promote you some more. And you're magic. I love you guys. And what else can I say? Thank you. Happy fish.
thank you, Shane.
Thank you, Shane.
Appreciate it. Thank you
Awesome.
for letting us come on the
guys.
show.
Thank you.
Love you.
Cool.
Stand up if you fall. Won't be long and you'll see through it all. Waiting for loneliness to turn to freedom. Won't have to look far to see the reason. The silver lining is in the here and now. What's done is done. Was it really worth it anyhow? If you sigh, no one said it was an easy ride. Hard to believe there's a smile on my face. Once again, I'm part of the human race. The silver lining is in the here and now. What's done is done. Was it really worth it anyhow? Yeah. Stand up if you fall. Won't be long and you'll see through it all. Waiting for loneliness to turn to freedom. Won't have to look far to see the reason. Yeah, the silver lining is in the here and now. What's done is done. Was it really worth it anyhow?
I thoroughly enjoyed this evening, and thanks for joining me here on Rockin' the Planet. I'll be back next week, same time, same place. Until then, keep on rocking.